Hey guys, Seth here. It's been a couple months since I've done a pickup video. I was trying to not spend so much basically and sell off a lot of we're trying to declutter basically. So I was trying to sell off a bunch of stuff in the house and things in the game room I don't need or want, like a Dance Revolution game or a dance pad for the PlayStation 2. I'm never going to use that. But you know, it's been a couple months and I have collected quite a bit of stuff, so I'm going to show you what I got, what I paid for it. Sorry for all the background noise. The windows are open, you can hear the fountain outside, and the cats are in here, so they're always making some sort of noise. Alright, to start off with, I guess I'll show you first this guy, a Guardian amiibo. I didn't understand amiibos for a long time. And I still really don't get the point of a lot of them. I know people like to collect things, so I mean, can't hate on them too much. But Breath of the Wild, Brittany and I have been playing that so much. We got well over 200 hours in it, and you know, I finally understood the point of an amiibo with that game. I had the Twilight Princess Wolf Link amiibo that I got with Twilight Princess with the game, and it was just sitting in my game room forever. I didn't know what to do with it. So that works in Breath of the Wild. It's cool. You get Wolf Link alongside of you, and he helps you hunt and all that stuff. But then at a thrift store, I found new in box the Pixel Link, the 8-bit one, and we used that in Breath of the Wild. And sure enough, you know, every 24 hours you get some loot, some pretty badass stuff. And I was looking up the best amiibos for Breath of the Wild because the game has taken over my life. And this Guardian one is pretty cool because you get a bunch of Guardian weapons, which are pretty valuable to me anyway. I do want to get Princess Zelda from, I think it's Smash Bros. I think you get a bow that never breaks, so that would be pretty badass. But moving on. So next I picked up so I got this little stand over here. I'm gonna try to set the games in. For the PS Vita, I got what's this called? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So I guess it's kind of like a Super Smash Bros, which is something I never really got into, but I did get a Vita for a real good price off Letgo not too long ago, and all the games for it, or at least the ones that look good, everything's just expensive for it. And this was the, I got this new, it was sealed, for $17 off eBay. So that was the cheapest game I could find that looked like I wanted to play it. But everything else is just so expensive, so I probably won't be collecting for the Vita anytime soon. But at least I got one game, and I played some of it. It's alright. Moving on, I guess I can show you the actual thing. It's hooked up to my PS2 right now. But the EB Link AV to HDMI. Yeah. So the PlayStation 2 plugs into this side, and it converts to HDMI to plug into the old TV. So that's what it looks like. It's a cheap piece of crap, but you know, it worked. I think the one I got for the Xbox, the original Xbox, was a little bit better. But I mean, look at the box it came in. This is just like, I don't know if you can see that. It's just so generic and Chinese. But you know, for as much as I play the PS2, which is not that often, it's definitely more convenient to hook up HDMI. I was pretty happy about this. Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Genesis. The label's in great shape. I got it for $20 off eBay, which is not bad. It's more than I usually spend on games, but it's one of those things that, like, there's like 3 minutes left or something, and there's like 3 bids and the highest bid was at like $6.50, and I was like, I waited till you know, there's like 3 seconds left or something, and then bid, you know, you can go as high as, and I entered $20, and sure enough, like, once I bid, it like people were already ready to go, but nobody entered 20, so I got it at the last second. See, I heard it's a pretty quick game, maybe 30 minutes long or something, but see how it goes. But it's in pretty good shape. Get a little bit closer to you. And it was something like this, you know. I'd like to have a box for this, but I might get one of those like $5 reproduction boxes that, you know, everybody sells on eBay. Then I went to GameStop, good old GameStop, and I definitely judged a book by its cover, because I picked up Don't Starve, the Mega Pack. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this game. I hate it. It's not for me. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I just saw it. Brittany thought the cover looked cool. I thought the animation, the art looked cool too, and we just went for it. And I didn't read anything about it, and so basically, it's kind of like a what's that really popular game, Stardew Valley. But like I was trying to play it, and then somebody else got online and was asking me where I was, and I could not figure out how to respond to him. I had no idea. It was very frustrating. So, but the art's really cool. It'd be cool if it was like a platformer or something. I'm sure you guys have heard so much about this game. Disappointment, disappointment. I followed this game for a year and a half religiously. I contacted the developer, and you know, a lot of people saying they had contacted the developer too, and they weren't good at responding to them, but they responded to me in no time, probably because I was nice. But it's Agony on the PS4. The long-awaited Agony game where you're based in hell. So yeah, Metacritic tore it apart, reviewers tore it apart. Mine's still sealed. I haven't played it, but I've watched a couple streamers play it. I think they're being a little hard on it from what I can tell. Of course, I haven't played it, but I just think it's fun to hate on things that I think visually they did a good job. You can tell these developers, especially for a low budget developer, it's not very big. They did a good job. I mean, there's a lot of worse games. I mean, what's that big game on Steam everybody's playing, Mr. Baldi's something? Like, it looks like a second grader drew it. I mean, I understand that gameplay has a lot to do with it, but you got to respect what people do to go, that, you know, what they put into these games. It's not easy to make a game that looks like this. And people have to, they get mad about the censorship issue. It makes sense. Like, you're going to have to sell it to people. You're going to have it on the major platforms. You're going to have it on the Xbox and the PS4 and all that stuff. And if they say the only way you can do that is if you censor the sex scenes and all that stuff, then you got to do it because you got to pay your staff. You got to fund. You have to fund the company so it can grow. Or just don't think about it. They just want to get mad. They're mad it's not the next Outlast or something like that. I don't know. I think they've been handling the criticism pretty well. This is Mad Mind Studios. And, you know, I don't think we've seen the last of them. You know, these days, this day and age, everybody has a voice. Everybody can be heard. And what I mean by that is on social media, you know. Everybody can tweet at anybody. You can tweet at the President of the United States. It doesn't matter who you are. And I used to think that was a good thing. But I don't know so much anymore because people are trying to ruin people's careers. Like, if everybody's slamming this game so hard, like, these developers' careers are in jeopardy, you know? Like the No Man's Sky guys, like, I understand he lied and he learned his lesson. They're still trying to patch it to this day. But just don't be so quick to ruin the livelihood of people. You know, it's just, hear them out, hear what they have to say about it, and don't tear them apart. But that's all I got to say about that. But I'll probably keep this game because it's got a little bit of a story behind it now, and you know, I still think visually it looks really cool. I GameStop, a different GameStop in Charlotte, I think it was, the new Mario Kart Deluxe. Now I do have this, I played a lot of this on the much hated Wii U, which I love that system. Which is another thing, people just want to hate on it for no reason. But this game is the same game that was on there, but it is improved. I noticed that when you take corners, especially on Rainbow Road and all those tricky ones, that on the Wii U version it's so easy to just not to be able to make some of those turns, and you're just going to fall off the side, and it sucks. I think some of them are impossible. But in this game, I think they added too much of a safety net because it's like it's impossible to fall off almost. But they did work on that, and this new and improved battle mode, new faces. Looks like the Splatoon characters are in there. We got Link and an Animal Crossing character, I think. And they added a feather, and they added a boo as weapons. Oh, and yeah, one of my favorite features, you can have, you can hold 2 weapons now, so you don't only have, like, on the Wii U version, you can only hold one, and you couldn't get another one until you got rid of it. This one is like the old school one, you can have 2, which is pretty awesome. I thought it was cool. Okay, these games, not very good, but I got them for $1 a piece, and when I see older, like, Super Nintendo games, I can't say no to them. I gotta pick them up, especially for $1. This is NBA All-Star Challenge on the Super Nintendo. Pretty clean cart. But yeah, like I said, for $1, like, I'd feel worse about leaving it behind. Along with that, at the same thrift store, I got Super WrestleMania. Another LGN Super Nintendo game. A little bit of discoloring. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. And then I got NCAA basketball. So now, whoops. But yeah, I have the manual for that because I picked up a bunch of random manuals. And weirdly enough, I got like a whole stack of manuals from the same thrift store I got this from, but like a year ago. And now I have a game to match with the manual. I wish it was a better game and manual, but hey. This was $1.50. Bionicle Heroes on the Xbox 360. But yeah, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a bunch of mechs. I'm saying a lot. Sorry. Everything's in good shape. Like, I won't pick up a game like this unless it's, you know, complete and the disc is in good shape. So for everything I'm about to show you, I got it for $9.35. So these were $1.99 each. I got X-Men Legends on the original Xbox. It looks cool in the back. I don't know how this game was received, but you know, I really like collecting for the original Xbox. I don't have it, so I was happy to see it, and it's in good shape. So also for $1.99, I picked up Fling Smash on the Wii. Looks pretty fun. Kind of looks like one of those bejeweled, mindless games. Okay, so at that same thrift store, I picked up 4 solid wood domino racks, and you might be asking yourself, why did I get these? And it's because I had the idea when I was in there. I took one of them out already, but slatted like that, so you can display your Game Boy games if you want to. That was 99 cents, so worth it, I think. The same thrift store, I've always found things like this at this particular thrift store. For $2.99, I got Active Life Explorer on the Wii. So I always find boxed weird things like this. I have I found a Bass Pro Shop box set thing for Wii that had the gun in it and the game in it and all the instructions, and I don't know, I just found a lot of box stuff there. But the cool thing about this is it's never been used. It's 100% new. It doesn't have, cables are still wrapped up. It doesn't have any kids' feet sweat on it. It's fresh. And then the game, here's the game. Brand new. Sealed. That's it. So, if I had friends, it might be fun to play with. I mean, that's what's cool about the Wii, is that they made so much stuff for it, since the system was so popular and so many, like, you know, you have third-party companies developing things for the Switch right now, but the third-party companies that develop stuff for the Wii were, like, a lot of the times not even in games at all. I mean, this is not a good example, but Bass Pro Shops. So, moving on to the good stuff. For $15, I got this lot. It's a Sega Genesis lot. I got it off of the app Let Go. Yeah, I got Aladdin. You know, this game alone, I already have Aladdin, so this game alone could probably pay for the entire lot. Also in that lot, I got Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I've never played this game, but I do have it on the Game Gear. Great shape, label, and all that jazz. But also in that lot, another good one is The Lion King. So that's another one that I have that I could sell off and definitely pay for the lot by now. Can't have a Genesis lot without a Madden game. Some kind of sports game. This has got everything in it. The whole team roster. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know if I have this game or not. Also in that lot, College Football's National Championship. 32 Collegiate National Powers. Then I got Sonic Spinball. I guess I could just stand it up. I got Sonic Spinball. I've never played this game. I'm glad to have it. It doesn't have the book, of course. All the games that I want don't have a book. PGA Tour Golf 2. If it's not on the tour, it's in the game. This box is very thick. It's a thick one. And I got a bunch of boxes with no labels on it, which is unfortunate. This one is Columns. Rough shape, but no book, no nothing. Don't know what happened here. Another blank mystery box. Oh, this one, let's have to see. Flicky. You can hear something. Something's loosey-goosey in there. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like my 100th copy of that, so. Another blank box. This is Zoom. See that? Little weird dude on it. Never played this either. I've seen this, this label's always caught my eye when I see a lot online or something, and I zoom in and I see that guy, and I'm like, what is that? But now I know. And I got, without a case, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I got this a few times over too. Then I got Sonic and Knuckles, which I'm happy to have. Yeah, it's got a little flip top. And the one I was most excited about in the lot was Toe Jam and Earl. Of course, no The game's in good shape, but no manual. But I'm happy to get that. Never played a Toe Jam and Earl game. The day after I got this lot, I met somebody else. I met somebody off Leco to sell him some Japanese PS2 games I had. And I'm like, is there anything else you're looking for? And he's like, yeah, Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkotron. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just bought that yesterday. But I don't want to give it up because I don't have it. Okay. This lot is a little bit better because I paid $0 for it. I met up with a friend of mine who's a DJ, and I have a ton of vinyl. And what I'm trying to do with my vinyl is get rid of all but like one crate, and just like in that one crate have the heavy hitters. Just they're heavy. I don't want to move them. They're taking up space. Yeah, so I traded them records for NES games. So let's just go through them. We'll start picking them out. First one is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm pretty excited about this because I didn't have like almost all of these games. It definitely built the collection. And for free. Like, keep in mind I gave him like 10 records and he gave, just watch how many of these I have. I got Dance Aerobics. Yeah. Forget the stand. Yeah. Dance Aerobics. I think you need a power pad. Yep, power pad required. I got Solar Jetman. It's one I've never heard of before. Hunt for the Golden Warp Ship. I got MTV Remote Control. I don't know anything about this either. The official video game version of MTV's worthless game of useless TV knowledge. And I got Narc. Just say no. The Karate Kid. Karate. These are all in pretty good shape. Some of them has some Sharpie writing on it, but we can get that off. This one's in not very good shape, but Batman the video game. And then Championship Bowling. I don't know why that one's in the sleeve, but gotta protect that Championship Bowling. 1942. It's one of those ones with a Sharpie on it. We can get that off. Anticipation. Sucks because I had this box, just the box, and I sold it a long time ago. Tecmo NBA Basketball. Wheel of Fortune. T2. LGNs, it's gotta be bad, right? So they say. I was pretty excited to see this one. It's in really good shape, except minus the Sharpie. Bubble Bobble. Yeah, so it's pretty clean. Double Dribble. A Konami classic. Konami's so random. I was pretty excited about this one. G.I. Joe. That game's a little pricey. Not too pricey, but a little bit pricey. Atlantis Factor. Super Spike V-Ball. Nintendo World Cup. Like a couple games on there. Look at that. Good old tennis. We got World Class Track Meet. Power pad required. It's 2 games now. I'm going to have to get one. Oh, well, they'll just sit on the shelf. Shelf filler. WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge, an LGM original. LGN made all the wrestling games to start with, didn't they? Maybe. Super Mario's Duck Hunt and World Class Track Meet. Very common one. I don't have it though. All I have is the Mario and Duck Hunt one. So, it's good to have. Qbert. I already have this one too, so I could probably trade that off. I have an extra NES, so I might just do a bundle deal. I got Double Dragon. Very good shape. Very good shape. I got Double Dragon 2, which I was excited about. Never played the second one. And I've also never played the third one, which I'm even more excited about. It's in really good shape, too. Let's get a thumbnail going here. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, excited to get that one. Super Team Games. Power pad required. That's 3. It's a must-have. I got Blaster Master. It's kind of cool to have too. Little label's a little rough, but Pro Wrestling. One of the OGs. Of course, the classics. What do you want? My cat's biting me. 10-Yard Fight. Another one of those black label ones. Whatever they're called. Got Back to the Future. This is another one I haven't heard of before. Top Secret Episode. Gold Go 13. Weird name. Tecmo Bowl. Which I think is pretty valuable still. I'm not sure why though. I got King's Knight, which looks pretty cool. Another one I haven't played, but it's that one's super fresh. Arch Rivals, based on the arcade smash hit. Or Smash. I got Punch Out without Mike Tyson. But it's cool because I have the Mike Tyson one, so this is cool to have. Rad Racer. Another one I don't have. I'm pretty excited about this one too. The Uncanny X-Men. Oh no! A couple other games he threw in was Beavis and Butthead on the Genesis. And a Mario Kart 64, which I have, but that sells all day, every day. What? Hey. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Double the price. Thanks, babe. So, yep, salami and cheese. Jelly. Maybe like bagged salad and ginger dressing. Okay, thank you, love you. Bye. I would like generic Cheese Whiz because it's half the price. But yeah, guys, that's it. So that's my It's my pickups for the last couple months. So, as you can see, I have a lot of NES games for like 10 records, seriously. And they were like not even good records. So I'm gonna hook them up with more. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe. I was doing a pickups video at the end of every month before, so you can go back and watch that. I'll put it in the playlist. And I do other things like playing games and cat videos. All original stuff that I've thought of that nobody else does. DIY videos. Fish videos. Yeah, so I kind of do a bunch of stuff that nobody's interested in. So check them out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Toodaloo. I would like generic cheese whiz, because it's half the price.